Imagine a world where the equations of love can be plotted like a lab experiment, and then spectacularly go off the rails. That's exactly the premise Ali Hazelwood gifted to us in her New York Times best-selling rom-com, The Love Hypothesis. A novel so swiftly viral, it clocked 10 months on the bestseller list and charmed readers in 40 countries. No wonder Amazon MGM Studios and MRC pounced on the rights. Who could resist a heady blend of STEMinist heroine meets grumpy genius, complete with pipettes, hypotheses, and a fake dating trope that's pure catnip for campus romance devotees? But while the novel's chemistry is undeniable, the real question has fans divided. Are Lily Reinhart and Tom Bateman exactly the right duo to translate Olive Smith and Dr. Adam Carlson from ink to motion picture? Strap in, because we're about to dissect why this adaptation was inevitable and why you might cheer or groan at these casting choices. Few contemporary romances have melded academia and steaming attraction as cleverly as Hazelwood's debut. Olive Smith isn't just another cookie-cutter heroine. She's a third-year biology PhD candidate who wields her pipette like a sword against academic sexism and self-doubt. An underdog with snarky wit that read like a textbook on feminist empowerment. Meanwhile, Dr. Adam Carlson is that infuriating hotshot professor who clocks olive green field notes at 2 a.m. and demands the world from his students, yet secretly harbors a softer core. Cinematic potential? Off the charts. We crave Olive's scrappy resilience, Carlson's reluctant vulnerability, and an on-screen tension so sizzling you could calibrate a Bunsen burner with it. It's romantic comedy gold, starring characters whose intellectual banter rivals the finest screwball classics, only updated for TikTok-era fandom. And with Claire Scanlon, set it up, at the helm, we know fast-paced humor and heartfelt moments are in capable hands. Lily Reinhart rose to fame as Betty Cooper on Riverdale, where she balanced sweetness and steel. And let's be honest, that roller coaster of emotions was a perfect audition for Olive's snark meets science persona. Reinhart's recent pivot into indie films and a breakout horror thriller at SXSW demonstrates her range 5. Watching her hold Hazelwood's novel in that lab coat Instagram shot, brunette hair piled into Olive's signature messy bun, you almost hear her inner monologue, just one more titration before disaster strikes. Yet some wonder if Reinhart's Bettying up trouble image will overshadow Olive's razor-sharp STEM humor. Will she convincingly articulate hypothesis or default to teenage angst? Early signs are promising. She's executive producing, so her commitment runs deep. Still, for purists who envision Olive as more cerebral and less doe-eyed Riverdale heroine, Reinhart may feel like an unexpected variable in this experiment. Tom Bateman as Dr. Adam Carlson, typecast or inspired. Then there's Tom Bateman, Kenneth Branagh's go-to for Agatha Christie thrillers, from Murder on the Orient Express to Death on the Nile. And soon, the psychological chill of The Last Disturbance of Madeline Hine 6. Bateman's trademark is that perfect blend of brooding menace and gentlemanly charm, exactly what Carlson demands on day one, yet with just enough twinkle to thaw when Olive's relentless cheer breaks through. Bateman's real-life tie to Star Wars royalty, his wife Daisy Ridley inspired Hazelwood's fan fiction Beginnings, adds a wink of destiny that no casting director could script better. But will viewers see Carlson's icy armor crack convincingly rather than another posh English professor trope? If his thespian chops in Brano's thrillers translate to comedic timing, he might just deliver Adam's trademark deadpan quips and that slow burn thaw that made us swoon on the page. Rom-com adaptations have a mixed track record. Think Bridget Jones's Diary that soared versus Twilight's Cliff's Notes veneer that divided. To win hearts, this film must honor the STEMinist core, Olive's struggles in a male-dominated lab, her witty self-doubt, and the respectful growth of Carlson's support for her. If it skims past those sharp edges in favor of saccharine tropes, fans will cry foul, and rightly so. Hazelwood herself trusts Scanlon's crew to tread lightly and laugh hard. I cannot wait to see the final product. They're brilliant, and I hope they have as much fun filming as I had writing. That blessing matters, but adaptation alchemy is delicate. Too many shiny side plots dilute the scientific heart. Final verdict. Despite a few misgivings, this adaptation feels destined for success. The chemistry between Reinhart and Bateman in behind-the-scenes clips is palpable. Their commitment as executive and lead producers signals love for the project. If the film preserves Olive's STEMinist wit, Carlson's slow burn thaw, and the endorphin rush of fake dating gone real, audiences will flock. scientists and romantics alike. Otherwise, the risk is a rom-com that glitters superficially but lacks the clever spark that made The Love Hypothesis a generational earworm.